Hi there, it's time to do a Wyckoff check for HBAR. If you're new to my sessions, these are the 3 key items I covered during the session. And this is the HBAR weekly chart. The rainbow colors are the key levels. Previously, we shared that basically HBAR is going through the early stage of accumulation cycle. So what it means is that the whales are slowly gathering the stock, while the retail may still be getting the aftershock of the previous panic sell period. And it looks like the panic over stage has arrived with the previous weeks in like late December, that little rally over there. What we call that, if the panic over stage is over, and that rally is called automatic rally. That means the bulls are trying to set the trading range top for the accumulation cycle. It's not too high over there, but still above this white solid line. This white solid line is the long-term playground ceiling. So meaning about 70-80% of the time, HBAR was trading along that area. Okay. So the big picture, from the big picture perspective, what we're going to see next, according to the Wyckoff method, is the testing period, meaning the whales are trying to check out the remaining paper hands. Okay, for the testing period, there's one thing that you have to pay attention to. It means that the price can go even deeper than where the selling climax was. Okay, over here, the selling climax was somewhere between the blue key level of 0.097 to the purple key level of 0.109. That's where it was. So sometimes the test can go way deeper. And remember, October 10th, the tariff announcement date, told us that the price can get back to the center of the long-term playground. So that's somewhere around the 8 cent level. Okay? If you look back to the 2002 all the way to 2004, that particular ice age period, what I call it, it went even lower to the weaker half or the lower half of the long-term playground. So we certainly don't want to see that happen again. But if the risk-on mode continue, okay, the narrative that's being played right now, okay, it's definitely can drive people panic more. So I shared this as well. This is the downward channel. The blue lines are the ceiling and the bottom. And currently the price, the bulls tried to push it to the stronger half of the channel on the 5th. But after struggling for 4 or 5 days, it's now trading slightly below the center line. So the bulls and the bears are still fighting hard. The volume isn't very high, meaning there's no clear direction. So what we hope to see is that the price stabilizes above the purple key level of 0.109. The bulls gather sufficient strength and push the price back to challenge the white solid line. And one important thing over here is that if you look at this volume bar on the 7th, that was pretty crazy. Alright, it's tallest across the entire month or two. Right, even all the way back to November, there wasn't such a volume. So the thing over here is that the candlestick didn't go very deep. So my read for these is that there was quite a bit of change of hands between the bulls and bears on last Wednesday. Okay, and then subsequently there wasn't any direction. You see the volume dropped significantly, even below average, for the entire previous 2 to 3 months. So that was an indication some bulls might have gotten while people are still trying to sell. The paper hands are still trying to sell on that particular date. And eventually, it got stabilized. Even the price goes slightly downwards, the volume isn't that crazy. So that's why I said, let's hope to see the price stabilize above the purple key level and continue move towards the stronger half of the downward channel. So it's not the end of the world yet. Not that we have to wait till March. Given the 6th of Jan breakout confirmation chance has gone, there are still chances that's near. So there's one around the 23rd. So sometime between still, the bulls can still push the price up, breaking this white solid line and this white dash line, get into this triangle and break outside, confirming the downtrend is over. If not, there is another one over here, not particularly strong as the one that we just talked about, but still there's a level around this range. All right, that's somewhere around the 14 cents 50. If that's the case, that moves the date towards the close to the middle of February, around the 12th. Okay, let's see when the bulls gather sufficient strength to break outside of this downtrend entirely. Okay, so just to remind everybody, this is the testing period. Even if the downtrend is over, it may only signal a sideways trend, meaning it can go up and down, not necessarily going all the way shooting to the moon immediately. If we catch the trend of the narrative, obviously things can change, but as long as the narrative doesn't change, then that sideways trend may hold for a little longer. If you're interested to get access to these sessions 2 days earlier than the others, feel free to join the channel membership. I'm moving on to the batch sessions now. See you over there.